your enjoyment pleasure, we beat the level without having to.
Yeah, we had to turn off the whole comedy talking.
We
basically turned into a Russian novel instead of an American comedy there for a second.
And we still have 10 lives.
Okay.
Watch Eric blow it. Look at this dark cave. That's... B! Oh, you can push that one.
Oh, wait.
Anyway, what were we talking about on the last episode before we died?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Probably deepfake, Carrie Fishy,
Carrie Fisher. Oh yeah, we talked about Star Wars. No, it's not very good. No.
Oh yeah.
Well, Star Wars. Now the question is like, there was like, is the new Star Wars good? But they never asked the right question. Was Star Wars ever good?
It's that thing where like, Eric, what do you like about Star Wars? Lightsabers. And what else?
Space Jedi.
No, just lightsabers.
But I like the Jedi.
Like, I like lightsabers and blasters, because blasters are objectively like the best sounding and looking sci-fi guns.
Yeah, I mean,
like the runner-up is like Warhammer shit.
But that's just like guns.
I mean gyrojets.
What?
You know gyrojets. You know, it's a rocket. Damn it. Gyrojets is an idea that came up during the space race. Where like, hey, we can't fire guns in space because you know recoil. What are we gonna do? Well, we're gonna make tiny rocket bullets, put in a gun. So gyrojet is basically a tiny bullet powered by rocket fuel inside the bullet itself.
That seems needlessly complicated.
Yeah, but that's basically what a bolter is.
Leave it to the space race to invent a needless. Fuck!
Yeah, a couple of these exist actually. Like they're not popular for obvious reasons. They're just way too complicated.
Remember that stupid old anecdote about America, like
Pencil?
Yeah, the pencil thing.
Yep.
It's like, oh, they designed $1 million pencil so they could write upside down. The Russians just used
pencil.
And you know what's funny is you can't use a fucking pencil.
Yep, graphite will
Get in your electronics and it'll fry everything.
Mm-hmm.
Man, why does the internet should be like the home of all human knowledge, and instead it's just full of lies?
Well, Sam, the internet is the home of all human knowledge, but most human knowledge is bullshit.
It is. It's all just like lies and like stupid little anecdotes that are not even true.
That's how exactly you describe the contents of my brain. So yeah, basically the internet is one big super brain, but like a regular brain, it's full of a lot of useless garbage and like sports teams knowledge.
What's that thing? Oh, neural network. Humans make a really good meat neural network. Where it's like, if you get 1 billion of us to work on a problem at once, the problem gets solved really quick.
Mm-hmm. It's a weird, like, social thing going on.
Oh, look. There's the halfway mark.
Whoa.
Oh, I thought I just died. Look, we can go in this bouncy room.
Yeah, there's this great bit from a Star Trek thing called a Spock vs. Q. Which, ooh, man, that was my childhood.
Is it Q from...
Star Trek, yeah.
No, I meant like Q from like James Bond.
No. I accidentally killed your joke before you finished it.
Oh, that was like a serious question.
Oh, sorry. No, Q was this character played by John Delancey.
Can we just keep going back in this room? Apparently we can. Anyway, what did he do?
Yeah, he was basically this super powerful god figure who had just all the powers of a god and like...
And somehow Spock stood up to him?
Well, yeah, because even though his character had all the powers of God, he still enjoyed life. He was a very emotional kind of person.
Interesting.
While Spock is the opposite. And just he likes interacting with Spock just because they're such opposites. And so in this little thing, audio play called Spock vs. Q.
This guy can step on babies. I didn't know that. Anyway, sorry, continue.
Spock vs. Q, Spock is giving a lecture to Spock goes back in time to give a lecture to a bunch of humans for some goddamn reason. I forgot the reason.
Because Gene Roddenberry's a fucking weirdo.
Well, actually it made sense in context. So it goes.
My frog!
He's giving this lecture to a group of humans. It's all dry, and all of a sudden Q pops out of nowhere and starts hijacking the lecture.
Hello, I am God.
Yeah, and this guy's like a funny guy. He plays off Spock real well. How was I going with this?
Yeah, I don't know where you were going with this.
How'd this start off? Oh yeah, it was like Spock was talking about how much he likes human, and Q, as a god, just goes, "Oh please." I mean, sure, as a group they're fine, but individually, that much smarter than the average zebra. Oh sure, when the lion appears, their hearts thump, and the long legs help them scamper to the bushes. Just like, yeah, humans as an individual animal aren't super great.
What an asshole.
Well, yeah, he was. That's kind of his thing.
Is this the... Oh, no. This is the stop-go level.
What?
There's these demon crocagator guys.
Oh, whoa, you were not kidding about that.
If it says go, they wake up and they can attack you.
What a kind of a weird thing. Man, that guy's fast.
I know, and I think they're invincible too.
That makes sense.
This is the... Ah! This is bad. Okay, there we go.
Oh.
What was I saying? Oh, I was going to say something about... That's another thing I never got into with Star Trek. Like, I've got a passing knowledge.
Star Trek's...
See, this is where you're supposed to do the roll jump to get that.
You know, people like say Star Trek's more hard science fiction, while Star Wars is soft science fiction. But
apparently people say that.
Yeah, but the real thing that's interesting about the two is Star Wars is really happy to like decanonize things at a drop of a hat.
Oh yeah.
And have wildly different tonal things. But with Star Trek,
you're gonna hit that button before you go on.
Okay. Well, Star Trek, if it's made, it's basically canon.
It's canon forever. You're gonna die.
Fuck!
You gotta be Y-running.
Ah, shit, you're right.
Yeah, Star Trek, everything's either true or not true. There's no... You can't adjust the extended universe.
Yeah, which it's great because there's times where somebody fucks something up and you gotta deal with it forever. Like the Ferengi.
The Jews, you mean?
Yeah.
You're mad because I'm right.
Yeah. It doesn't help that the thing I was about to talk about was the Ferengi have huge penises.
What?
Yeah, Gene Roddenberry went into detail about how Ferengi have very large penises.
I hate Gene Roddenberry.
Yeah, it had to do with the whole, like, they're the worst aspects of man, so they're very lustful. So they have huge dicks.
Very Victorian of him.
Yeah, this guy... Listen...
I probably should have brought that with me.
Sorry, just...
Okay, you're gonna want to run here.
Okay. Oh, holy fuck.
Good job. Alright, I love... Eric just looked down at the controller as if to say... Wait, go up and save with Candy.
Oh, shit.
Okay, you can go back. Go up and save. Go talk to Candy.
Alright.
I'm Candy Kong, come on the barrel. Anyway, yeah, the Ferengi have big penises because they're... What is he, like a Greek person making a statue? Look, I give him a big dick because he wants to have sex all the time.
That's my favorite thing about Greece. Just like, what was fashionable for Greece? Having tiny penises.
Because it meant you were not slaves to your sexual desires.
Yeah.
Even though the Greeks are known for being deviants. Look at that poor trapped gopher. Wait, go down there. Wait, fall down that hole. Why? Okay.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know why that barrel was down there, but it was. Look, an O!
Well, it dropped a tire as well.
Yeah, did it?
Yeah, he probably used a tire to...
Probably get up there or something. Well, that pot. TNT!
Oh, yeah,
Dynamite!
Because you could find these bits of graffiti around Pompeii and the like, where it's just like, haha, Thaddeus has a huge dick, and it's like meant as an insult. And you know, that's awesome nowadays. A great thing is apparently like Greeks drew penis on stuff as a good luck symbol. So, you know, if you pass out at a party and a bunch of Greek guys draw dicks on your face, thank them. That was very kind of them.
And the barrel and the... Oh wow, it's still there.
You might just screw yourself a bit.
Damn it. Now jump.
Oh.
Damn it. This game's stupid. There's something else I wanted to talk about.
About the Greeks?
No. This was going back to you talking about... Oh, I want to talk about Dr. Manhattan.
Oh, okay.
And how they've just ruined him as a character.
What happened?
So, have you read Doomsday Clock?
Don't think so.
It's... Okay, so it's about... Basically, they've retconned the DC Universe to where... DC Universe is the universe that Dr. Manhattan went and made when he left his own universe.
Oh.
Like, he is God of that universe. Like, he made Superman and all that bullshit, right?
Kind of a shit job, Mr. Manhattan, but okay.
Well, so, the reason why is, like, he's like, so there's this one part where he's like, I want to go fight Superman. And everyone's like, why? He's like, because I saw in the future Superman punching me, and after that I can't see anything. It's like, are you fucking kidding? Can we get one story where Superman isn't... Okay, apparently that's not a big enough of an incline.
Can
we get one fucking story where Superman isn't just... destroying everything? You can't kill Dr. Manhattan. You can literally separate his every single cell into individual atoms, and it doesn't kill him.
No, but Superman punched him.
Superman punched him, so he's dead.
Punched him real good.
Fuck you. Seriously. What? I don't get it. What is with this? Everyone knows we hate Superman. Like, we hate him. Everyone knows he's a poorly written, bad character. And yet, every writer's like, let's make Superman more powerful.
I would say Superman's a really limited character.
Okay, elaborate.
Well, Superman's good for one thing, and that's the power and responsibility story. Because Superman's the biggest example of
You gotta jump on
power.
those guys. Oh, yeah, you gotta roll.
Yeah. Superman is like the ultimate example of with great power comes great responsibility. Because he has the greatest power and the greatest responsibility.
Which is boring!
Like I said, he's
Not-
a little later.
I like him when he's a villain. When you turn him into a villain, it's interesting.
Oh yeah, Superman, Red Sun.
Well, that's just when he's a communist. I was more talking about, like, the
It's kind of
game.
villainous.
Yeah, I mean, oh, you're saying you hate the commies? No, I'm talking about the one where he's just straight up a bad guy. Injustice? Where he's because it's like, that's interesting. It's like, look, it's a bad guy who you really can't fight because he's better than you. Except they decided to put it in a fighting game, so of course you can fight him.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was I going to say? But, like, okay. God, the fucking vulture nut. So what happens in the end of Doomsday Clock is him, like, he's about to go fight Superman, and, like, someone, I don't remember who, intervenes and is like, no, don't fight him, Superman. And they don't. And instead, Dr. Manhattan gives all of his powers to Superman. That is no joke what happens. He
I am
shakes,
so happy I died right then so I could laugh with freely.
he shakes Superman's hands and gives him all of his powers. And it's like, fuck you. Why does he need him? He can already kill you in one punch.
What?
Yeah, that's another thing. Dr. Manhattan's powers are, like, really kind of ill-defined because there's, like,
Well, yeah.
at one, like, he's capable of recreating. He's God, basically. He's God.
He has control over matter.
But if all the communists and all the United States launched all their missiles at once, he says he can only stop 99% of them, which I think is a lie. I think that's him lying just because he's like, look, you guys need to deal with your own problems. But I don't know. I really like Watchmen, and I really like Dr. Manhattan. I just hate Superman. I hate him. I hate Superman.
It's kind of I thought you like Manhattan, but don't like Superman.
Well, that's because Manhattan's interesting. He does have the greatest power. And you know what he does with it? Refuses to accept responsibility for anything. He has no interest in it. If you were to create... It's like, you ever played a video game and, like, you give yourself, like, all the God mode cheats and shit like that? It ruins the game, because suddenly it's boring. And that's what happened to him. He's got all the cheats on, and he doesn't care to play the game.
Hell, he knows the ending.
Yeah, he's like, I don't... Yeah, I love how that game's like,
Spoilers.
Do you want 20 bananas? Come down and get these 20 bananas. Oh, that's the end. I like I was hoping I could like desync Diddy and Donkey by doing that. Anyway, because it's like each hero in those games or in Watchmen represents something different. It's like Rorschach represents like, what are you talking about?
Sorry, please tell me Superman would turn blue when you got.
I don't know. I didn't actually read it. I just read a bunch of synopsises of it.
Tell me his underpants fell off.
Tell me he suddenly developed an intense disdain for like interacting with people. Necky nuts! Oh wait, this is another boss fight.
Okay.
So like Rorschach represents like justice in the purest form, right? Like, oh, guy died apparently. Like he has what he believes to be right, and there is no wavering from it. Even so, he doesn't believe that justice equates to morality because he actively breaks the law, right?
Yeah.
He's not supposed to be a superhero anymore, but he still is. What was I saying? So, in a way, he's a bad guy, but he's like, no, I'm not wrong. The system's wrong. My way of justice is right.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, what's the word I'm looking for? The comedian is the exact opposite. Like, there is no right and wrong. None of it matters. We're all gonna die, so none of it matters. It doesn't matter. Do whatever you want.
Yeah. Shoot a pregnant woman. Why not?
Ozymandias, he represents justice as like the utilitarian sense of the justice, where he's like, yeah, killing millions of people is worth it if I can save billions. It's like, it doesn't matter that I killed 1 million people because I saved 1 billion.
Wow.
So it doesn't matter. That baby just killed you. I should probably we'll be riding this one last life for a little while. I don't exactly know what Night Owl is supposed to represent. Maybe he's supposed to be the moderate, so he seems normal. He's like, look, he quit being a hero when they told him to quit being a hero, but he came back when they really needed him.
It's kind of the soldier mentality, where I do my job, I no longer need my job, I'm going to be back, go home and be a civilian. So he's a guy who doesn't believe he is an avatar of justice, and therefore kind of is one.
Now, I know Rorschach is wrong. Before someone in the comments is like, you know, Rorschach's a bad guy. It's like, yeah, I know. He's he's a racist, like, asexual misogynist. I get it. He's a bastard.
He is not a good human being.
Fuck!
Oh, he's supposed to shoot the vultures, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that will not kill you if you hit the vultures.
Okay.
But that's part of it. It's like he kills. That's the other thing. He kills people.
Yeah. That's not good. That is bad thing.
Oh. Okay. Loading!
It's kind of nifty that Rorschach gets
Oh
that.
shit, we're over. Next time on Soundboard.